Everybody, you tune into the Tranquil TV where we manifest, we grow, and we elevate together. I said, what's up, fellow lightworkers? You tune into the Tranquil TV where we manifest, we grow, and we elevate together. I hope you've been having a peaceful day. Hope you've been taking care of yourself and focusing on you. And just tapping into who you are and understanding the nature of where you came from. And doing research and also listening to your intuition. Because I think that's what we miss. We listen to everybody else, but the truth comes from your intuition. The truth comes from the vibes that you feel when you're around a certain place or around a certain somebody. That's what we have to listen to. You can listen to me speak all you want, but at the end of the day, your vibes and your intuition is what's going to guide you, not what's coming out my mouth, and that's why I say energy first. We misunderstand that, man. Now it's time for us to be tapped in and truly aware of who we are and our ancestors that came before us. And yes, we are the ancestors of this generation in such a way where we are ancient artifacts. Well, some of us are ancient artifacts, and we came here to spread positivity and spread the word and learn. But what we came on here to learn has slowly become an illusion outside of ourselves, right? You have to understand you never stop learning. You're always in a state of learning where you're learning about this thing or you're learning about that thing or you're learning about yourself. You're always learning, you're always growing, you're always evolving. So you have to give yourself props for where you are at right now. Now is not the time to worry about what your mom or your dad or your auntie or whoever is telling you. I'm not saying don't listen to them, but at the same time, you must understand there is a split. And a split consists of you starting to see people for who they truly are. You have to understand, there are times where you've been given energy towards something that is not beneficial to who you are and your purpose, right? And you may be wondering, how do I find my purpose and how do I do these things? To find your purpose, you must simply understand self. And to understand self, you must dig deep within yourself. You must forgive yourself for everything that you've done. Understand that you're learning from it. We're continuously learning, right? And while we're continuously learning, we're growing and we're evolving. You must believe that you are deserving of anything that comes your way, whether it be love, whether it be a materialistic thing, not putting too much power on the materialistic things, right? Not letting it control you, but learning how to live with it. You must grow in your power. There is a sign that you receive, whether it's a calling to speak or draw or make music. These are your calling, and it is not to be ignored. You will meet people that will knock you down and make you feel less important simply because they feel as if an opportunity is not coming their way. But little do they know, they're prohibiting themselves from seeing that opportunity simply because they're focusing on what you got going on. You must take your eyes off what's going on out here. There's a reason why we say, see with this eye. This is only able to see what you are seeing right in front of you. This sees way beyond. This sees beyond the physical and onto the soul. This sees beyond this physical plane and onto the spiritual plane. This sees beyond the words, but more of the vibrations and the actions of others towards you, right? That's why we want you to know you have to see with this eye. And the reason why I'm saying these things is because I'm trying to help you understand there is nobody that's going to come here and save you, right? We already spoke on that, so I'm not going to touch up on that. This idea originated from someone that don't come from the lineage we come from, don't come from the same village we came from, outsiders, right? So you must understand the goal of an outsider is to disturb your inner peace, disturb who you are, disturb your freedom, disturb your right, make it seem like you need everything but yourself, right? And these are the things that we must see in this illusion. That's why I told you this is for the physical plane. This worships materialistic things. This see a car, depending on the brand, worthy and valuable over the love they may receive from someone else or the respect they may receive off someone else. But this sees the car as just something that is not going with you wherever you're going. You get what I'm saying? So understand that you have to see beyond this illusion, right? And it's crazy because I just sat in the grass for a few, and then this universal download came, and as I'm speaking to you, I'm just flowing. You must understand now it's time to turn these off and open this. How do you open this? See, the thing is, there's different ways, right? Like I said, do your own research, right? This is from my experience. You have to start seeing things for what it is, not for what you want it to be in your reality, right? You have to start seeing it in which it came. For example, if I'm coming to you and I'm bringing you negative vibes, instead of hanging around me and saying, oh, this person will change, which is true, people do change, but that is not up to you. You see me for who I am, and you're like, okay, may peace and love guide you, but I'm not gonna stay around you because I simply know the vibration you're on. Boom. You just elevated. You just tapped in. To raise your vibration is to understand who you are and tap into your purpose and understand you are not crazy, nor these negative things that are being said to you, or these negative things that are being portrayed to you or sold to you. All right? You must step in your power. Understand that you have a vision and you have to act on this vision. This vision does not care about the PhD that you have. This vision does not care about where you come from, how much money you got in your pocket, if you have a car, if you have a home. This vision is just slowly a memory from way back, letting you know who you are as the leader, as the warrior. Like I said, not everybody has this ancient DNA. And why am I saying these things? Because not everybody has that wisdom that you have. Everyone is spiritual, that is true. But not everybody is tapped into that spiritual side of who they are, which is the normal, who they've always been. You have to realize nature is where everything is at. Nature is given to you for free. Mother Gaia is providing for you. As above, so below. Ra is providing for you. You have all these things. Like I said, you receive energy from the sun. The same sun that you receive energy from is the same sun that can cure diseases within you. The same sun that can show you who you are. You are no different from the sun. You are the sun. Some of us are the sun, I must say. Because now I have to keep it real, right? You have to understand this calling is not to be neglected. Every time you neglect this calling, you are disrespecting yourself, and you are disrespecting in which the ancestors that came before you, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is simply because you must realize once you are chosen, once you are picked, once you realize that you have true power within yourself, you will not sit back and allow these things to affect you anymore. But you're also not going to allow it to affect the people around you, right? And with that being said, you will start to see a significant change where you will see, like, I've been lied to first. The first thing you must understand, you have to accept. You have to accept that you've been brainwashed, you've been lied to, and this is all an illusion. And that's okay, because I had to go through that same phase too. It's not the best phase, but it plays a part of this spiritual growth, this journey, right? This path that you will walk filled with ups and downs, beautiful, blissful moments where you understand who you are, you're tapped in, you just in a state of flow, moments where you just need time to be alone because you're in search of a place that is not here on this physical realm, and that's okay. And that's how I've been feeling lately. I've been feeling like I'm in search of something way deeper than this home on this physical realm, right? Something with a touch of spiritual in it, you know? Something that I can call home, you know? And I've been in search of that. But I also realized this home that I'm in search of is within me also. Can't nothing bother me because I have a home within myself I can retreat to anytime I want, anytime I please. So do not forget that. right? You must understand, I'm all over the place, but I just have to come on here and let you know. You have to understand that there is nothing more greater than tapping into who you are and understanding who you are, both masculine and feminine side. See, society has teach men, suppress your emotions. If you cry, you're weak. If you cry, you're less than. And force them not to be vulnerable. You must realize you have both feminine in you, right? You have a feminine trait within you also. So it's okay to cry. But I'm not saying that also is the reason. You can cry. You can express yourself. There are beautiful things in which you haven't fully explored because you think you have to live in a warlike state of mind. When in reality, that's not how it's supposed to be. You're not no thug, no gangbanger, no drug dealer. You're a simple God. You're simply a God. So you must pick your crown and understand who you are and step in your truth. Understand not everybody's worthy of your sacred energy. Not everybody's worthy of your space, your time, your mouth, your words, your actions. Not everybody's worthy of that. And you don't need to force yourself to be liked by somebody and fit in a society that wants you to be less than what you came on here to be, right? And with the beautiful goddesses, you are not no hoe, you are not no thought, no bitch, no none of these things. You are not these things. You are simply a beautiful melanated queen with a head over your shoulder that understands in which where you came from, understand the power of you. Do not share your space with everybody. Do not share your body with everybody. Not everybody deserves access to your portal. Let me repeat that. Not everybody deserves access to your portal. This is for you. This is sacred. It only should be open to the God that you've made peace with, that you've became one with, unity. It shouldn't be shared with everybody else. That's why this is where all this disease comes from. This disease, right? And when I say disease, let's remove ourselves from this physical plane. We're talking about this disease where this vibration, this energy that you feel is ruins your day all of a sudden. You're in a bad mood. You're mad all the time. That's because you're bouncing from this person to this person, and it goes for men too. Feeling like you have a point that you need to make, when in reality, you're only shaming yourself. And in reality, you're only letting yourself down. Because now when you find this God, you're not going to feel as if you're worthy of that. So you're going to sabotage that. Now when he finds this goddess, he's not going to feel it that as if he's worthy of this goddess. You get what I'm saying? Understand not everybody deserves to be between your portals. That is sacred. That is for you only. Understand that you are in the process of manifesting a God. Understand that you're in the process of manifesting a goddess that is right for you, that cares for you, that will treat you, that will feed you, that will take care of you, take care of your children. You know, we must understand our roles. The roles are reversed now. Understand your roles. Understand what you play in this world. And I know it's hard simply because of the people, what people made it out to be, you know, and how on both men and women destroyed the relationship that needs to be had simply because of their lustful state, their greed, them not being satisfied, their lack of satisfaction, their lack of understanding self. You got to realize the reason why these people on this physical plane, you could just say they're broken. But on a spiritual plane, they just haven't loved themselves as much as they need to be, as much as they need to love themselves. That's why they spread what they spread. That's why they say what they say. That's what they do, what they do. But forgive them as they not know what they do. It's just them. Also understand not everybody deserves to touch you, man. You have to understand these things, man. That's how you understand who you are. That's how you raise your vibration. That's just the tip of the iceberg, really. Do your own research. Stop listening to everybody. We have spiritual teachers. That's okay. But as soon as something happens, we give up on ourselves. Why? Why do we feel as if we need to look up to someone? Look up to yourself. You get what I'm saying? You know, I just wanted to come on here and say that, really, you know, because I feel like I just had to come on here and say this. Step in your truth. Understand who you are, you know? Find yourself. Understand there's a home within yourself that goes way beyond this physical plane. You are a god. Lead by example. You are a goddess, a beautiful melanated queen. Lead by example. See what they're doing out here to us. Don't you get sick of that? Look at what the agenda they're spreading. Have you listened to certain types of music? And I'm not one to tell you what you need to listen to, because I'm not gonna lie, from time to time I do engage in rap. But then there's also times where I just steer away from it completely. You have to have balance. There needs to be balance. There needs to be a significant change in this world. You want to know how I view this upcoming world? I see this world in a blissful state where my brothers and sisters come together, where we're united, we're standing strong. We don't let no outsiders come in, tell us what we need to know about our history, our culture, our lineage, our community. We listen to each other. We speak to each other as we would want to be spoken to. We respect each other. This world is removed from greed, lust, money, power, possession, materialistic things. It's just a state of bliss. That's how I view this world. And this world can come to that point. But in order for it to come to that point, we must understand who we are. And we must understand the lies that we've been told. And understand that there is truth to our words and power to our actions. Now's the time to keep your space sacred. Keep your energy sacred. You used to kick it with somebody that used to bring you low vibrations. I'm not telling you knock them down, because to be honest, you don't truly just forget someone. Because you're attached to you're attached beyond the physical. The soul is where it's at. Despite if it was just a one-time thing, it's the soul that we're attached to, not this physical. This physical doesn't matter. It's just what can keep you down here on this physical. You must understand that. Each of us are walking portals. We can travel back to our dimensions anytime we want. Understand the truth of that. You can travel back to different dimensions. You have that power. You can understand who you are. There are different types of things that we can do. We just lost our way, and that's okay too. Because if we're willing to find ourselves and find out where we came from, where we originated from, what we came to do, we will elevate, you know? And that's what we have to start doing. We have to start understanding our purpose, understanding our goal, and understanding that we are in this together, you know? And yes, not a lot of people will make it, but ultimately, we are not here to save everybody. We are here to save ourselves so others know that it's possible. That's what we must realize. That's what we must understand. But we fail to realize that because we're giving up too early. I'm telling you this right now. This spiritual trend that's going around where people feel as if spirituality is a trend, you will cease to exist because you're making fun of something so powerful and you're just turning it into something where you could profit from. You must understand, with the natural gift that you have within yourself, when you're working towards something, you're striving for something, money will come your way in abundance without you even having to worry. So this trend that's going around, all this fake, this and that, gonna cease to exist. And some of y'all can't even feel it. That's why I say don't listen to words. Listen to the vibrations in which they are speaking from. Because the vibration will always show you who that person is. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to come on here and speak on, you know? Start spreading that content you've been afraid to. Start spreading that music you've been afraid to. Start spreading that word that you've been afraid to. Start spreading your word, man. Your vision is your reality. You know? Don't share your space with everybody. Not everybody deserves you. And that's okay. Because the ones that do deserve you will see the value in you. And they're not going to try to force you to be someone you're not. And with that being said, I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. I truly, truly am grateful for everybody that take their time to listen to my message. Comment. Let me know something. You know, I'm learning. So if I done said something, correct me. Help me understand it from your point of view. I'm here to listen to you also. So with that being said, man, enjoy the rest of your day. Carpe diem. Focus on the now. The present's where it's at.